I just picked up some more parts at VW, some screws, and as you can see, took the Eos to VW. Why? Well, because it's raining, so I can do actually a roof check, and that is not high pressure cleaning. And so far on the outside looks good, so let's have a look on the inside. Okay, these are the critical bits. Don't see any drips and drops up there. Don't see anything here. Pressure washer definitely got this wet here. This triangle there didn't get wet for now. Same here. Don't see any moisture, any wetness. Let's have a look back there. No, nothing. That's just a little stain from the greasing stuff for the rubber seals. Back here, I believe that's the same. Yeah, that's what's it called? That is lubricant. That's the name. Yeah. So far, so good. Keep an eye on it. Obviously, also test driving because of this, but haven't had any problems since the very obvious problem and fix. So yeah, back home. Yeah, I was being a bit too optimistic. That's like literally 2 minutes later, and we have drops dripping down from the passenger side A-pillar. Not on the driver's side yet, but I'll just take the frame off again and have a look at these couplings over there. That's the most common failure, one you saw in the video, the last video. And yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that and fix that. And also I noticed on the plus side, I'm just turning the heated seats off because I'm frying. Like these are great. These are amazing. That is definitely a winter car. But yeah, slight leakage. But so far that seems to be the only spot, like the only spot, completely. Which, ain't too bad. Okay, back home, 2 more observations I have not mentioned before, I just remembered. First of all, have a look at the instruments. Have a look at this cluster. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Depending on the angle, you can see it here better, but straight on it's getting worse. You know, it doesn't necessarily seem to be just like a backlight, because obviously it seems to have like a central backlight, but it seems to be more like LCD possibly crapping out, so who knows what to do about that. We'll see. Number 2, mirror adjustment on the outside there. If I turn the knob to the right hand side mirror, it can go up, it can go down, but left and right is not doing anything. Since if I turn this left, I can go left and right on this as well as up and down. I know it's not the switch, so all I have to find out now is whether this could be wiring or this is just the motor in the mirror. But there's not a big chance I'm going to do much about that, especially if that means ripping the door panel and the mirror back off. I kind of don't fancy that. So anyway, now I'm probably gonna take the trim off and address that, or have a look at it at least. this right here is the drain pipe, or the connected to the drain pipe from the roof rail, and this is what we saw in the video where it leaked out. So what I'm going to have a look at now is whether this is sealed or not. Apparently those like to leak out of there, where the black stuff is. Yeah, so I'm gonna find a way. First of all, let's take this off. Oh yeah, look at that, nice and dirty. And yeah, you can already see a little gap down there. Do you see that? So I believe, yeah, well, that's where it's leaking through. Yeah, you can already see the dirt in there, and there's a little gap down there. You can squeeze that. Can we get light? No, not really, but yeah, that is the leak. And I'm going to silicone that up, and first of all, we'll clean it. Oh yeah, you can see light on the top. See? Yeah, there you go. See, there's light at the top. That's the leak. I'm gonna have a look over there too, but this is where I saw the leak, so that's where my most effort is gonna go for now. But I'm definitely gonna have a look at that side too. Also, might have a look at this mirror triangle seal here, although I don't know, I think this was probably more a matter of beating it up with a pressure washer, because it hasn't happened since, and I can feel it's still well lubricated. So first of all, I'm obviously going to try to clean this. What I'm going to try now is squirt some water in here, actually in there, to see if it comes out at the bottom. Yes, it definitely should. Obviously. Yep. Yep. So that is definitely our leak. But also, what I just heard is water dribbling out the bottom. Let me show you. So that means the channel is actually clear. And it's not stuck with like, or filled with debris and stuff, but it's actually working as intended. And that means next up, I'm gonna get some more water in here, and no, next up I'm gonna actually silicone this shut. Well, try to silicone this into a sealed condition again, and then we're gonna have a look at the other side. Taking a silicone gun and just squirting a little bit out. Paper towel, plastic spudger. I'm just gonna apply it that way. Try to. Something like this. Now. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be sealed. That would be really nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put anything on the inside, but yeah. Okay, I'll leave that alone for now. Silicone says, well, I'm not sure. The packaging says it has it creates a skin after 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, but it's only in its final state after 6 to 8 days. But I think it's gonna be fine. I'll just leave it like that for, I don't know, half an hour, whatever. We'll see. And then I'll get back to it and put it back together. But now, other side. Okay, let's have a look over here. Yeah, I can see light. I can see light through there. Yeah, it doesn't look all that nice. It looks a bit grimy, but hey. Other than that, looks okay. I'm gonna get some paper and clean it. Oh yeah, this one is even worse actually. Let me see if I can get that on the camera. If you look in there, oh yeah, even without the focus. Yeah, see? Top and bottom is just like wide open basically. No wonder it leaks. Although I'm surprised, I didn't really see any drippage here except for the pressure washer. So that's almost impressive. But then again, that probably just means that the trim is on well. It's just running down in there. So yeah, let's get that sealed up again. Should be better. So now we're gonna leave that as it is, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna do other things now because there's more things to do. So I just accidentally already fixed something else that was on my agenda without even realizing it. We have 2 keys with the car. This is one that I used from the beginning with the liking VW badge. It works just fine mechanically as well as remote, and this one it worked mechanically, but the remote control didn't do a thing. So I thought it might be dead, placed the battery, wasn't actually dead. Has a little LED somewhere like there that also flashes up red when you press a button, so it actually works. And then when I came out today to make the leakage go away, I accidentally grabbed this one without realizing it until I got here and I was like, oh great, doesn't open. But then I just unlocked it and put the ignition on to put the roof down. And now that I did the leakage, I checked the manual how to synchronize these, because I was told that it is in the manual if those lose sync. And turns out the procedure to resync it is you try to open it, which won't work, then you unlock the car with it and put the ignition on. And then it is resynced. And well, I accidentally did that before I did all of this. Obviously successful. So 2 keys. Nice. Oh yeah, and I will be looking into something like aftermarket case swaps for these, because well, I mean, this one looks like somebody tried to chew it, plus that looks crap, and well, this one is a little bit better on the front, but no. I'm gonna try to see if I can just find some stuff on eBay just to swap the housings around, keep the key and the immobilizer and all the electronics obviously, and just swap it over. Should be plenty of options, maybe, hopefully. I decided to make this a little bit nicer with a glove and just get it in there with my finger to make it a little bit nicer, because effort or something. And in case it wasn't obvious, the correct fix would obviously be replace the tubes, but really. Okay, let's put things back together. It's not really much to do, but I plug these back in, and it doesn't stick to my finger anymore, so it's good enough. Can still smell it a little bit, but well, the advantage of the convertible being obviously shouldn't do that too long. Noticed while driving. Can you hear that? These lenses here, well, lenses, these pieces of plastic, they rattle, and that's quite annoying actually. But these are going to be replaced with a black one, obviously, in like a week or so, a couple of days, whenever it gets here. So, yeah, right now I'm not going to bother. If I kept this around, I would probably put some hot glue or something in, or just try to make them snug. But yeah, until then, it'll be fine. Good enough. And I might end up trying to sell this, then I'm also probably just gonna hot glue it together so it's like not annoying the next person. But for now, it's not worth the time finding the hot glue gun and turning it on and waiting for it to heat up and all the good stuff. So, back in it goes. Oh yeah, door's open. So, I believe that's it. Okay, well, since the Eos is now ideally leak-free, waterproof, and it literally just decided to start raining a little bit. Might be some more. I decided it now gets kicked out of the carport because I would really like this one back in the carport. So it is. Just played some car puzzle, and now this is back. Eos gets to sit in front of it, so if it rains, the drains in the front will be used, and the Ford and the Audi parked over there on the street where they belong. But yeah, so a few little more things on this one, and then I might actually go back and attack some problems with this one.